Hello, I'm Victoria Brissy with Technologies of the South. And I'm going to explain a little bit about how hypnosis works and how I use it in particular in my practice. Lots of people have specialties, and I certainly do too. And so I'll tell you about the specialties and then give you more information on how the whole process works. So my specialties are dealing usually with the foundation of anxiety, how you handle your stress, because so many of the things that we'd like to clear from our lives are in our lives because of not knowing how to calm ourselves down and self-soothe. For instance, I have a very effective weight loss program. But first, we need to show you how to find calm and enjoy your life and not be stressed out, so you won't need to go to food to self-soothe. I also work with people that want to quit drinking or quit smoking, and so certainly stress and anxiety management is a major part of that. Other people come to me even for pain management. And there again, we learn to calm down stress, because when we're stressed, everything is more painful. So we start with that. And then there's certainly stage fright or performance anxiety that people come to me for. And then certain fears and phobias, like if somebody's been in a car accident, they'd like to be able to drive again without being so tense and clutching the steering wheel all the time. So those are the major things that I work with, but people come to me for a wide variety of different issues. So there are three main categories of the work that I do. First of all, people come to me for relief, like I mentioned, from stress and anxiety, but negativity and anger. They want to release unwanted habits or fears and phobias. Other people want to do deep healing. They've had some wounds from their childhood that are still affecting them, or they're still getting triggered. So we can go deep into past issues and release a lot of the hurts and feelings that are still trapped inside, and just let them go and free you up from all of those things. So after you've released things and healed, then the exciting part is the transformation that can come. And some people come that they've already released things, or they don't smoke, or they don't have issues like that. They just want to come and create a more exciting life. And so regardless, that's where the fun can start. People that want to enhance their performance or achieve new goals, think out of the box, come for spiritual and personal growth, and thinking and living more creatively. So people come that just want to manifest a new way of life, and it's very exciting to see that happen. So here's a definition of hypnosis. Hypnosis is a relaxed mental state in which you have heightened focus and concentration. So this is really opposite of what many people think about with hypnosis. There's this idea that you lose consciousness, but actually you come and I guide you into a state of deep relaxation that allows you to really focus and concentrate on just the thing that you come to me for, that you want to create in your life. And you don't lose control over your behavior at all. At any moment you could open your eyes or say, oh, that's not what I want to accomplish, or you don't understand me, or could you close a window, or you're totally aware, but it's kind of like being in a theater, watching a movie that's so engrossing, you're really into it. You know those people are actors, you know that's not really blood, but your heart's racing and you're breathing fast. You're so into it, but at the same time, you realize the woman behind you is coughing, or you realize that you'd like more popcorn, or that you need to go to the bathroom, or you're sitting and looking at the movie and realizing that this guy acted better in the previous movie, but part of you is still really, really into the movie. And so your mind will flip back and forth like that during our sessions, but you'll keep coming back to following my voice and listening to my suggestions, because those are the things that you've told me that you're coming to me for. So people ask, well, how long does it take? Well, there's a great variety of things that people want to accomplish. The smoking cessation program is actually fairly quick, because by the time people come to me, they've mostly really cut down on smoking, and also it's frowned on in society. You can't be smoking in so many locations that that's pretty doable, and my sessions, my package is 3 sessions for that. The weight loss takes a little longer, and it's an 8-week program that's very effective, and we look at weight loss, and the sessions come at it from many different perspectives. It's well described on my website. And then the anxiety package is 6 weeks. And then, of course, there's many other things that people want to work on that vary in the amount of time. So what's the difference between the mind and the brain? The brain is really the physical structure, and it stores a lot of the things that trigger us, ancient memories, the fear and fight response, the things for our survival. Lots of programming is in there from our early childhood, impulses, but our brain just wants short-term fixes. It just wants us to reach out and grab something to feel better. It's a kind of a reptilian response. It doesn't want us to be sad, angry, fearful. Just wants us to grab the closest thing that will make us feel better. But our minds are the part of us that can think long term. They know the health repercussions of, for instance, smoking. That's the part that we think we are, or want to be. That's the part that's logical, that has lots of information, that can do long-term planning, and that's the only part that has any willpower. Unfortunately, psychologists say that only about 10% of our day or less we're in that part. The rest of the time we're on autopilot, 80% or more. It's our autopilot in our brain with the programming that's in there that's really in control. So with hypnosis, we're able to go really deep into the subconscious and the programming, and change that, heal it, release it, and then make it easier for this mind that has these ideas, and but we're only in it 10% of our day. That part can all be stronger when the subconscious resistance and autopilot type of behaviors are really changed through going deeply into the subconscious. So how we do that is our brains naturally during the day go through many different frequencies of our brain waves, and how we work with hypnosis is the frequency that's closest to sleep. So often my clients will actually start drifting into sleep, and I bring them back. And the reason it's good to be so close to sleep is that's the place where we imagine all kinds of ridiculous things that, like being able to fly, or, I'm sure you have things that you do while you sleep that are just preposterous. There's no way they could happen. But in the hypnotic state, you're so close to that you tell me these things that you want to have happen in your life, like losing weight. You imagine yourself at your goal weight, and you see yourself and looking great in your clothes, and your step is so light, and you're just feeling so empowered and doing all kinds of things you haven't done for a while, like dance with abandon, because you're so able to move around. And so I guide you through all those imaginative things, and since you're so close to sleep, your brain gets tricked and actually believes that that is possible. It's really fun. And the other thing is, it's similar to the brainwave that children are in up till the age of around 6, when they develop more of an analytical mind. Up until then, children are sponges for the things that they hear and labels that they're given. That's how we get this programming that we're still trying to recover from or release, sometimes even in midlife. Athletes often use hypnosis, and they imagine themselves accomplishing things just perfectly, perfect golf swing. Olympic athletes imagine themselves coming across the finish line, just their arms raised, they're so excited, they hear their national anthem, and they're just so proud, and the crowd's cheering, and they believe it at some level so strongly that that motivates them and inspires them to keep on with the grueling practice that they have to do hour and hour after hour, year after year, to get to the Olympics and get to that place where they're coming across the finish line. The famous golfer Phil Mickelson said that mental rehearsal is just as important as physical rehearsal. So, so many athletes imagine themselves doing their sport the way that they need to win. And then I love this quote by Einstein. I think of him as such a scientist with all these formulas and mathematics. But this quote says, "Your imagination is your preview of life's coming attractions." So even he believed in the power of the imagination. Come to me and I'll stimulate your excitement about your life and seeing yourself doing so many new things, and we'll play with your imagination and guide you into these images, and then they're going to start happening spontaneously. It's so wonderful to see. I offer free consultations, either in person or online through Zoom, and we can even do it over the phone. So if you have any questions and would like to find out more, give me a call or send me an email, and let's get together. I look forward to talking to you. Thanks for watching.